for another lesson. 31-year-old pregnant by 13-year-old. How is this possible? This is the stupid shit I talking about here in society. You have a 31-year-old woman that's pregnant by a 13-year-old boy, allegedly. And from the story, this been going on for some time, so that means she was grooming a dude. And then she got pregnant by him, and no jail time. What kind of stupid shit is that? But I promise you, if the roles were reversed and it was a 31-year-old dude, man, they would have poured his body into the foundation and poured the cement on him. And the jail, he would have been up under the jail. Look, man, it's apparent that society is leaning on giving women the wall. And it's ridiculous because let's think about this. With the amount of nonsense that, the President Biden said about young women and making these comments and stuff, and people just laugh. If he was your everyday schmuck neighbor, the police would have been calling him. But how you gonna call police on the president? Right. We see time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. Well, women seem to have preferential treatment, and people have empathy for them because they're women, but that's only in your mind. Women out here committing crimes, women out here thinking that they're men and hanging around Pookies and Ray Rays and Dre Rays and Dusty Crusty Tyrones and all this stuff. And you're really seeing it in the African American community, and it's very few in the other communities. Just like the lady, I don't know if she was Hispanic, but the teen that was caught with like 700,000 drugs on her. That's the quote-unquote street value. Man, if it was a dude, they wouldn't even waste no time. Process, book, in jail in the blink of an eye. But they want to say it's because she's a teen and blah, blah, blah. If it was a male teen, it would have been the same outcome, even faster. The family wouldn't even have time to gather up the money to get a lawyer. Society really in the shitter. And knowing that this teacher took advantage of this little boy, nobody thinking about the little boy and the ramifications that come from her behavior. And I'm pretty sure when he come of age, he gonna still have to pay child support. Or the story where this lady do nefarious things, and I think she had killed somebody in an Uber or something, and she was pregnant, and she didn't go to jail because she was pregnant and she didn't want a child to be born in prison. But when it was a man, or if it was a man and his girl was pregnant, they still wouldn't give a shit. The best thing for you to do as a man, if you're in within earshot of my voice, is stay your ass out the system. Stay clear of the police and keep your fucking nose clean. But that's really hard advice to follow because people want to live a adventurous life, and you can do all of that stuff, but you gotta watch the company you keep. And it's sad that this happened to this little boy, and this happened many times, and it's sad that stuff like this happens to people every day. But it seems like the women always get a pass. And this little boy is gonna end up paying for this for the rest of his life because this teacher was selfish. And the only reason I believe why she do this is because men of our age couldn't be manipulated into her use P, And those younger boys, like hormones raging, and they're easier to manipulate. And then she was like, got you, bitch. And now this little boy life ruined. Well, his teenager years. He still have time, and he still have a chance to become something in life. But I hope, for those of you that within earshot of my voice, I hope that you listen and heed the warning and move differently here in society. Because women aren't the unicorns that they portray to be. Sit down and think about this. Why was the serpent able to talk to Eve? Because he knew that she have a connection with the dark side and spirits and the spiritual realm that men don't have. And she have the gateway to hell and earth, where also she bring children from that same hole that serves many different purposes. You've been taught.